Hi friend, welcome to another video. I hope you're doing well and you've been enjoying the summer wherever you are. I know summer hasn't been that great for some of us, so yeah, I hope that gets better in the coming weeks and yeah, in the coming weeks. I'm just coming straight from a summer vacation and I'm well rested. I was in Spain. It was great. I had the best time ever. It was so beautiful. And I had the privilege to take a few me mates with me, and that made it even better. So I wanted to share with you all of the makes I've been accumulating the past few months. And yeah, maybe you can get inspired to make something for yourself. I don't know, but yeah, either way, I hope you enjoy watching this video, and I would say I'll dive in with knits. Okay, I just have one knit project so far, and it's been dragging along for a really long time. I think I started this project, did I start it like around May, maybe even earlier, because I really can't recall. Probably have to check on my Instagram. But yeah, I've been knitting on this for quite a while, not consistently, because of summer sewing. The summer sewing virus caught me and I kind of lost track on my knitting, but I've picked it up and finished one sleeve, and I'm making the cardigan number 7 by my favorite things knitwear. And I'm kind of obsessed with cardigans, I must say, because it's like it fits my style so well. It's really versatile. I can just throw it over. It's great. It's a great layering piece. So I decided to make the cardigan number 7. That's actually the first pattern, the first knit pattern that I purchased, and I decided to make it in a fuchsia pink. Yeah, this is how it's looking. It's really cute. I like the color. It's really cute. And funny enough, it's kind of cohesive with the whole Barbie theme. I wasn't really checking for that when I decided to take this color, to choose this color. I just was very obsessed with pink and wanted to have something pink to throw on. This is how it's looking. I am using the Hobby Extra Fine Merino, and I'm using the, how is it called? The French Kid Silk, pair with it, held together. And yeah, so far it feels really good. Probably the most expensive knit item I will be owning. But I really like the quality. I don't know if you can see the sleeves. Decided to make them a little shorter because once I block this, the sleeve is gonna be hanging a little bit, you know. It's going to be a little bit longer. As you can see, I finished the sleeve, and now I am continuing with the second sleeve, and then I have to do the button band here and finish off the color. And yeah, this is how it's looking. I'm really pleased with it, and I must say my motivation is kind of fainting a little bit, because yeah, I'm knitting this on 4mm needles, and as you can imagine, this is really dragging on, but I can't wait to finish this and have this and wear this. Yeah, because it's just a cool color. I have been on a color craze. Probably you can see from my other videos, from my other video where I was talking about my knits, that I was going to make some more color, but after this one I'm probably gonna slow down on color for my knits, and I am planning to make a black a whole black project, and that's where I transition into the next project, because on my vacation I got really, really pretty, I don't even know if it's pretty, but it's just black. And I know for me, I love black. I love having black as my staple. I just can throw it on anything and it works. So I got a few skeins or balls of yarn. I'm really not well prepared for this podcast, but yeah, maybe I should stand up once more and show you the yarn I got. So this is the yarn I went for. I got it in a local yarn store, and this is all they had. I was asking for 100% merino, but they said that merino really doesn't go well with machine washing. So this can be machine washed. This is like 30-degree machine washable. And it is made of 52% of virgin wool and 48% of acrylic. It feels really good. You will see once I've washed it and blocked it how it feels then, but it feels right. It feels really good. This is superwash yarn and it feels good. It's made in Spain, and yeah, I hope it goes well. I was thinking of making either yet another cardigan with this or a sweater, a simple black sweater. I got 6 balls of this, and yeah, I'm still thinking of the pattern I'm gonna use for this. So yeah, this is Aran weight. Also good because I'm not doing a really fine knit anymore because I'm so sick and tired. I will not be using not merino, mohair. Oh my god, sorry. I'm not gonna be using mohair with this. I'm gonna use this on its own. Yeah, that's it. So up to the next project. I have a finished object to show you, and that's a crochet object. And I wore this to death on vacation, and I really love this. It's a bag, and this is how it's looking. I can show you a few pictures of me posing in this bag, but it's the most practical holiday bag or vacation bag you can possibly have. I love this one. I made it just right before I finished it, right before I went on vacation, and I want to make this type of bag for since the beginning of the year. That was one of my in my inspos on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see my inspos that I posted in the beginning of the year. And there was a bag like this in orange, I think, in an orange color. And I ended up going for this, cream, because it just goes with everything. And I wanted something I could pair with everything. So this was definitely the bag. I could pair it with everything. I just had to take one bag with me, and it was more than enough, and it held up really good. I can probably pull this up for a few more summers. Yeah, you should be really, really careful with how you treat this bag because it's made out of a paper yarn. I've never heard of that before, but it's a yarn made out of 100% paper fiber, and you can't wash this, so you have to be really, really careful, or choose a color that will not show stains as easily. So I got this yarn. The yarn for this I got on Hobby as well, and I even have one left. I used probably 5.5 of the yarn, 5.5, and this is how it's called. It's called maybe I can show you. It's a Paulina, and as you can see, it's 100% paper. Paulina by Hobby, and I don't even know how I I had the idea to use this because I was going for like the raffia look. That's the bag it's inspired by. It's like the Prada raffia bag that I've been seeing on Pinterest, and I fell in love with it. And this is what the bag is probably inspired by. But I've been planning this even before I saw the Prada bag, so I don't know if it's a dupe or not. Um, and this is the most similar fiber you can go for this bag. Just have in mind that be careful. Yeah, you can't wash this. So and for that, because some people ask me how I made this, and I'm going to unbox this. I have another order, and I decided to make a tutorial for this bag because a few people on Instagram asked me to show them how I made it. So I decided to make another one and film the process, and maybe it can help someone who wants this bag to make it for themselves. Sorry for the loud noises. I'm just opening up this package. Ooh. And this time I went for a different yarn. It's still a paper yarn, but it's like different. This is how it comes. I went for a dark red, and I love this color. It's really cute. Let me open this up. This is how it's looking. It's not as thin, like it's like more like the real raffia you see. And I wanted to try this out with this one because I don't know, it just felt more authentic to the Prada bag. So I decided to go with this one. This one is called Raffaella, and it's also the same material, just spun in a different way. Yeah, here. I don't know if I'm describing this right, but yeah, I'm looking forward to using this yarn. I know it's really, really hard to work with this. I really had a hard time working with crochets with the other yarn as well because it's just so stiff and you really have to have a tight grip on that. But in the end, it's gonna be worth it. It's just cute. It's just cute like that. So, next project, am I gonna be heading into all of my sewing projects? I think so, because I don't have any knits I have to show you. So I'm going to continue with all of my sewing projects, and this one, so the next item I will be showing you is the wrap dress, or the full wrap dress that I made in April. It's a maxi dress, and I self-drafted it on a whim because I was searching for a really simple dress I could just throw on. It's like a green color. I used it not specifically because it's like spring. It was spring. I just had this in my stash, and I just wanted to use what was in my stash. So I still had this pretty green poplin cotton, and I just kind of self-drafted this this bodice. That was the hardest part of it all, probably you know. And I sewed it together. It's like 2 times the same piece and held together in kind of sandwiched way. And then I attached the skirt. It's heavily gathered, as you can see. And I even included pockets, so it makes it the perfect everyday dress. You can just throw it on. It's perfect for weather around 20 degrees. It's long, it keeps you comfortable, it keeps you covered. yeah, you don't need to be scared of anything flying out. It's just very, very simple. I might just include a picture of me wearing it on this video so you can have a better idea. It's because it's kind of looking frumpy right now. I haven't ironed it. It's just coming straight from the wash. Yeah, but this is the dress I made yeah, around April, and that's actually what set off my sojo for this year, because I really didn't have a lot of sojo coming into this year, probably because of the weather. It's just cold, it's windy, it's rainy, and all I wanted to do back then was just knit. So yeah, I knitted. So yeah, and believe that as the autumn approaches, I will be knitting more and doing more like cozy work. But as long as I have my sojo, I will use it, and I will take advantage of it. So the next dress I made, and I used the pattern for it, it's the Oona dress. Probably you know it. It's the Oona dress by Viki Sews. And I will also include a picture of me wearing this here. But this is how it's looking. It's so pretty. I love the beige white gingham. It's very fine. It's very flirty and pretty. It's a really pretty dress. I love this. This is a perfect holiday dress. Sorry. It's a perfect vacation dress. It's just very easy. Also, you can just throw it on. This shows a little bit more cleavage, and it has a back cut out, which I'm not really comfortable wearing here in Berlin. For some reason, I feel comfortable wearing this on vacation, but I don't feel comfortable wearing this in the country and the city I live in. Is there anyone who has the same feelings and thoughts about this? There is some clothing you just feel comfortable wearing on vacation, but not at home. That's just a fact for me personally. Is there anyone who agrees with me? I don't know, but yeah, this is this. It was pretty easy to whip up. I've had my issues with Viki Sews patterns because I feel their instructions are not as detailed as they could be. Maybe I'm also very spoiled through indie patterns and stuff, but yeah, for me this pattern also lacked in instructions in some ways. Like if you're not a really experienced sewist, this might be an issue for it. Like this is probably not a beginner project you want to do, because there were a few things that were not as clear, that I just had to like use my common sense for, or the experience I've already had from like previous projects. But yeah, if you're planning to sew this, it's definitely possible, but just be cautious of the instructions because I find them not so ideal. So that's that. And I also have an upcycling project. I feel like I've kind of covered so many areas in in a making scene, and I upcycled a shirt, a man's dress shirt. I can show you a video of it, me transforming it here, but it's really, yeah, it was a really simple project. It was something I felt I just needed something to just throw on really light, and I made shorts. These shorts. I've been seeing this on Pinterest too. I really like this kind of matchy set, and I just turned this. This is just I didn't change much on the top. I just hemmed it. Here it's like much shorter, and the sleeves were short before, so I didn't change anything. So the only thing that I really like made was the shorts, and paired with the shirt it's so cute. I paired it with my summer camisole by Paradise Patterns on my vacation, and I really loved how, like, what a relaxed look it gave me, and that's exactly what I was going for. Yeah, I haven't talked about my sunrise skirt by Jessie Lou's Closet. She released the pattern, I think, around a month ago, and I tested for her, and it was really, really such a cool experience. Just testing for her, making, yeah, making this pattern. Yeah, because for me, I hold dear good instructions, clear instructions. It couldn't have been clearer for me. It was really, really to the point, and that made the process so enjoyable. And if you are looking for a skirt pattern, that might be a really cool opportunity or option for you to make the sunrise skirt. But that's basically it. I don't have a lot going on. Like, the only things that I will be making is another Prada raffia bag dupe, which I'm going to be making a little tutorial for on Instagram probably. So if you're not following me on Instagram and you want to, just follow me on Instagram. I'm just gonna leave all of my details down below. And before I forget, that's a project I don't have right here with me, but I can show you a picture of me wearing it. I made a pink set for vacation. I made the Stitch Bitch bralette. It's been going around on Instagram for a bit. So I decided to use the scraps that I had to make this bralette, and I had already made a short, and the plan was to make like a sheer top, but that didn't really work out because I didn't have enough fabric for it. So I made the shorts, really flowy, is a really thin cotton material. I don't really know how to name it, but I got it on the market, and it's so thin and airy, and I still had a bit of fabric left, and I wanted to make a matching top. And then I saw the Stitch Bitch tutorial for this top going around, and I was like, hey, I might as well also make this bra. So I made a bra, and it worked out good. It's just cool just to throw on and to chill in, you know. I just chilled around around the house where we were living, or in another picture you can see where I put like a shirt dress on top and left it open and just let the two-piece peek out. So that was a cool look. I loved it. And yeah, I think that is pretty much all that I made for myself. And I also made a shirt for my husband. That's the first shirt or the first item I've ever made for my husband. I've tried before, I've really attempted before, but kind of didn't have like the motivation. I didn't feel like he would appreciate what I'm doing for him. But yeah, making the shirt proved me wrong big time, because he loved this shirt. I made it out of linen, 100% linen. It's a linen shirt, really simple, oversized look. I used the border pattern. I can put the name of the pattern in this video somewhere, but it's not a popular pattern. I just found it online because I was browsing around for a perfect shirt pattern for him, for his summer shirt, and this popped up, and I really liked the outcome. Again, here I must warn about the instructions, because they're not good at all, like not beginner friendly. Even if you're intermediate, yeah, I would say I'm kind of intermediate advanced ish. And I had my few struggles with this, but it came out good. It came out looking good. I think if I would make it again, I would do a few things differently. But yeah, I think that was a success. He loved wearing it. He said it was the perfect shirt in this very, very hot climate. That really like helped cool his body temperature down, which really made me happy to hear that. So I might be doing some more projects for him as well, as I see time fit. But yeah, that's all what I did. What I did sewing wise. I have a plan. I have a lot of linen scraps in this box, and there's so many linen scraps, and I feel like, hey, I could do something with this because linen is a precious fabric, and it's not really cheap, and I want to use everything up as much as I can, and I think using it to make like a scrap pillowcase or something funky like that might be a cool opportunity to use my scraps up. So friend, we've reached the end of this video. Thanks for hanging out this long with me and watching everything that I've made so far in this year. It was so fun making this video, and if you liked it, you can hit the like button down below or subscribe to my channel to be up to date with all my future projects and makes. I hope you see very soon again, and until then, stay blessed and stay beautiful. Bye!